Yo, what's up, guys? How are you doing today, man? I will unfortunately be talking about New York Yankees and why they're complete another joke and why they should just move on to the 2024 MLB season. What is today's date? August 13th, 2023. I've officially given up on the Yankee season. I know it should have been a long time ago. I actually already started moving on to the 2024 roster. I actually wrote down a video I'm getting ready for in possibly pretty soon on my laptop right here. Notes of the Yankees and what I will be talking about for the 2024 roster, because I've given up on this. This was August 7th. That was 2 days before my birthday, my 21st birthday. I made a list about the Yankees roster because I was already done with this. I'm pretty sure this was after the first loss, I want to say, against the Chicago White Sox. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. You can't beat the White Sox, the dysfunctional White Sox. You got Keaton Middleton talking about how bad his dysfunctional organization is, and we literally go in there and lose 2 of 3, including Game 3, where Luis Severino throws for like 3 innings. He gives up 3 in the second inning, his first inning of the game for him, because the opener was what was it? It was Ian Hamilton, and Severino came in for him, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done. And then I turned off the game when I saw 7th, and then I was like, oh, Stan hit a homer. Oh, let me just tune in for the rest of the game and see what happens. And then I see what Elvis Andrus hit a 2 RBI double. I'm like, get this shit off. Let me go ahead and enjoy my birthday, chill for the rest of the night. And then the next game, I don't know. The Yankees, they're just off. As we know, elephant in the room, they just lost probably the worst game of the MLB season. They led today, what, 7-2 entering the 5th inning, looking to get their first series win since the mighty Kansas City Royals that was like right at the trade deadline. They ended up losing that game 8-7. Clay Holmes, who's been arguably the best closer outside of Felix Bautista for a couple of really months now, and Josh Hader as well. I was out of my head. Clay Holmes has been absolutely phenomenal. He comes in today, absolutely shits himself. The Yankees lose 8-7 in the game where they started off really, really well. The Yankees have been playing really good when they actually go up for once. They get a Yuri Perez, they get to their bullpen, and it's 7-2, hand a ball to Clay Holmes. Clay Holmes pitched the day prior. He got the save against the Marlins, and we're like, yo, let's go ahead and get a series win. Nope. Clay Holmes, 7th inning. Let me just go ahead and just get past this. 7-2. Let me just go through the ESPN game log. Gets up a double to Yuli Gurriel. I'm like, okay, we're still up 7-2. No harm, no foul. Strikes out John Birdie. I'm like, let's go. 1 out. Runner on first. Nice double play to Nick Fortes, who isn't good against right-handed pitching and is pretty slow because he's a catcher. Infield single. Volpe gets it. I'm like, okay, he kind of saved the run. Maybe he potentially could have gone Fortes because he's laid an absolute snail on base pass. Nope, doesn't get him. I'm like, okay, what was it? First and second, 1 out. Still could get a double play and double up Fortes. So again, he can't run. Jazz Chisholm, who is going to get right-handed pitching, does have the power. At the point, it was a 4-run game. My bad, they're up 7-3, not 7-2. And then I'm like, okay, cool, got it. Jazz Chisholm, he walks him. I'm like, Clay Holmes was kind of shaky, maybe trying to warm up a guy. And then I saw him not really warm up anybody. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, Clay Holmes has been absolutely rock solid. He's been fucking phenomenal. Of course you're going to keep him on the mound, I guess. And then they score. Yuli Gurriel scores on a error by Clay Holmes from, I forgot who was after Jazz Chisholm. Oh yeah, Josh Bell was at first. Clay Holmes, nice dribbler, looking like a potential double play ball. Gets it. He airmails it damn near into the fucking, what is that shit called? Into the fucking Marlins side of the fucking field, whatever that shit's called. My mind is a kerfuffle right now. I don't know any words right now. Besides the point. Gets it into their dugout. I'm like, Clay Holmes, my boy. It is now 7-5. Runners are on what? Second, and runners are on third and first. I'm like, okay, Tommy Kahnle, get in the fucking game. What is Jaron Boone, the moronic manager, do? He leaves Clay Holmes in the fucking game. What does the next guy up? The best batting average hitter in Major League Baseball this season, Luis Arraez. What does he do? Hits a triple. Jazz Chisholm scores. Josh Bell scores. and it is a 7-7 game. I didn't mention also before prior. Gurriel scored on that error from Clay Holmes, and so did Nick Fortes. Chisholm went to third. Josh Bell was safe at first with a single. Could have been a double as well. Luis Suarez triples, like I said. Jazz Chisholm scores. Josh Bell scores 7-7. I'm like, come on. We know what's gonna happen. This same shit happened a couple months back when it was Nick Ramirez against the Angels. Some random guy's just gonna walk us off. And first things first, when the time it came to do, he absolutely had no control of the strike zone at all. He walked Brian Dillon. He had to be like shitting himself. Like, I get it. That is a serious, like, seriously fucking, what's it called? Seriously fucking tough situation to be in. I mean, you don't deserve to be there. You're probably chill. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm in Miami living my best life. We about to win a series. Whoa, I'm about to be in this game right now. What the fuck? And he shits himself. Sideways, might I add. Walks Brandon De La Cruz on 5 pitches, 4 balls, 1 strike. And then he steals second base, De La Cruz does, on fielders and defense, which means that they didn't throw the ball, so it doesn't count as a stolen base. Whatever that means. Jake Burger, the guy that's been fucking owning us, he's been on the White Sox this season, into this series as well. What does he do? He owns us again. Jake Burger is not here for contact. Jake Burger is a power-hitting third baseman with decent defense and good power with hella strikeouts. And this series, he turns to Barry fucking Bonds. That nigga turned into Barry fucking Bonds. Got a game-winning single off Tommy Kahnle, and a rise scored. Like, it's just an absolute joke. And obviously, they ended up walking it off because why not? And the Yankees lose 8-7. After this game, I'm officially done. A couple times this season, I've told myself I'm done watching the Yankees. I'm taking a break. Angels series, we got swept. I'm like, I'm taking a break. What I do, my dumbass tuned in the next fucking game. I was like, let me start betting against the Yankees. Hopefully, this works. First game goes good. And then the next game, it goes against the Royals. We win like 5-4 in an insane Peraza play. I'm like, damn. So, put this money in. Then I essentially won it back because I won it, lost it, and I'm like broke even. So I'm like, okay, I didn't lose anything. So like, okay. And then I don't know what happened. Like, did the Yankees have me in a trance? Like, why do I keep just tuning in and messing up my sanity? The sad part is, like, thankfully it isn't dread over my whole entire day, but for that time frame, like, it genuinely pisses me off watching this Yankees team. Because like, I be seeing, like, when I be talking to people as well, like in my real life, I'm like, damn, like, I gotta chill out. Like, I'm using this aggressiveness like towards them. Like, they don't do nothing to me. It's like kind of doing something, giving people something that they don't deserve. Like, I don't have to give them that negative energy just because the Yankees are playing that. That's when I realized, like, it's getting bad. So I toned it down. It's still here, there, and there. If in today's game, like, thankfully, I just stayed here and just blurted out, like, fuck as loud as I possibly could. And I got a lot off my chest. Then I tuned into Team USA versus Spain FIBA game. And I'm like, watching that sweat of a game, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Garrett Cole fucking shoved today. 6 innings of 2-run ball without even his best stuff, and the Yankees just absolutely shit themselves. And part of the video, I'm just gonna go and go to the Yankees roster and just be like, what the fuck at this point. Looking at the starter for the New York Yankees, Frankie Montas has not played all season. He's just finessing us $7.5 million a year. Just not even starting. He was absolutely horseshit last year. Domingo Germán should not be in the major leagues. He threw a perfect game this year. Okay, I don't fucking care. Get him off my team. Dude was drunk. He was making fun of Ron Marinaccio, who's been fucking horseshit this season out of the bullpen. That's besides the point. He was throwing couches, getting into it. Aaron Boone, another moron, should be off my team. Brian Cashman as well. You should be off my team as well. Hal Steinbrenner, I'm not the biggest fan of you. So we got 3 literal stooges running the New York Yankees, and we're wondering why the Yankees are absolutely dog shit. There it is right there, the 3 fucking stooges. Hal Steinbrenner, Aaron Boone, and fucking Brian Cashman. 3 fucking morons. 3 fucking losers, bro. No more being the nice guy. No more being like this. I'm done with this fucking team, man. Is it, damn, it's raining in this bit? God damn. I'm like, what is that sound? My bad, yo. But yeah, to the starters, Germán, get him off the team, but he also is suspended because he's on leave for alcohol abuse, whatever the fuck is going on with him in terms of that. We know how he had a domestic violence thing and all that. Like, don't know how he's in the league. Like, yeah, you gotta do a perfect game for him. Yeah, I was hyped for him, but get him off the fucking team, bro. I don't care, bro. Like, get him off the team. He just causes way too much problems. Like, he's a solid. If he was an elite pitcher like a Aroldis Chapman when he was with us, as bad as it sounds, they would still keep. But like Domingo Germán isn't even like he's barely good. Like he's solid and he just has this long leash. Like what the fuck? Like I don't know. What's it called? Carlos Rodon, he's been fucking off with the Yankees. He's about to come back. Like just rest till 2024, my guy. We don't need you this year. The season is over. Don't rest. I mean, yes, rest. Don't rush to come back. We do. I promise you, we do not need you to put up a 7 ERA. Come back next year looking like your Giants and White Sox self. We do not need you rush it back playing this fucking awful, okay? So do not rush back. Nestor Cortez came back through a gem against the Astros. What did he do next week on the IL? Rest him to 2024. Rest thinking to 2024. And Aaron Judge, he ran today from first to home on a stand RBI double. I'm like, what the fuck? But at this point, whether he needs a surgery, whether he needs to rest, just give him that. I've given up on the season. Call up the prospect, call up Everett Barrera, call up Oswald Peraza, call up Austin Wells, because even though Ben Roethlisberger hit a homer today, dude was hitting 107 in like 20 games this season. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't care how good he is defensively. Kyle Higashioka is a good defender. Ben Roethlisberger, I don't give a fuck. Like, respectfully. Again, no one missing that guy. I'm being blunt in this video. I'm being blunt in this video. Call up Austin Wells, call up Oswald Peraza, call up Everett Barrera, call up the kids. The season is fucking up. DJ LeMahieu hasn't played in like a week. He was red hot. Rest into 2024. Hopefully he bounces back like he did past the All-Star break, hitting like 300 with a really good WRC plus. Hopefully that carries on to next year. But just rest these guys. Judge, surgery, rest, therapy. Go get your shit. Go rehab. Just we don't need to waste Aaron Judge's prime years of his career playing through a fucking toe injury where he can barely even walk, it looks like at points, for a 5th place team who has been fucking awful. Luis Severino is the worst pitcher in Major League Baseball, and they throw this fucking moron out there every 5th day. Like, before even tonight's game, I was like, I am not tuning into Sevy against the Braves. My sanity watching this team is already at an all-time low. You want me to go ahead and watch the worst pitcher in baseball against arguably the best offense in Major League Baseball, who's about to break the record for the biggest team WRC plus since the integration era? Are you fucking kidding me? That is not gonna happen, buddy. I already said I'm not tuning into that game. You want to know what? Until the Yankees call up these prospects like Austin Wells and Everett Barrera and Oswald Peraza, I'm not watching a game. I've not missed a Yankees game in how long? I've tried to take breaks from the team. I'm trying to be like this. I will find something to do. I will find a new hobby to do during that time. I will do something productive. That's not watching this shit Yankees team. And it sucks, I'll be honest. I was gonna go out to the Yankees game. I said it was about to surprise me to a game. You wanna know what? Fuck that. I'm not wasting her money and going over to New York to watch this shit team. I'm done. No. I was about to go to a Nats Yankees game, watch Garrett Cole in person, about to cop a Cole jersey. Y'all ain't getting my money, bro. Respect to Garrett Cole. That's my guy. About to win the Cy Young and wasting the Cy Young season. Y'all not getting my money, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. I am not going to New York. I was about to be like, oh yeah, I'm about to do a vlog. I'm about to get a chicken bucket. I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to see some Yankees influencers. I'm about to see what's good at Yankee Stadium. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm saving my money to the NFL season. My Pats, we might not be that like that this year, but hey, my Miami Heat were in the finals last year. I have a lot of things going good for me. So the New York Yankees are on pause for now. I don't know if I'll watch another game this season, but they are definitely on pause, and it does not deserve my time as a dire fan of this team. This is the first time in my lifetime as being a Yankees fan where I actually had to take a pause and just not watching these games. Like as a kid, I couldn't watch every single game because I didn't have these websites and stuff to watch the game. So now for the last like 3 or 4 years being a diehard fan watching every single game for the most part, first time in that time frame, I'm like, nope, not watching this game. ALCS last year swept to this year being at rock bottom, the last place in the AL East. Judge injured, misses how many games? Like, I'm just done with this team at this point. And Yankees fans, you guys should be done with this team as well. Even the most optimistic fan, which I've tried to be this season is over. Give it a break. I don't care that we're 3.5, 4 games back. When the pitching is good, the hitting sucks. When the hitting is good, the pitching sucks. It's like one of those things, like those Twitter gifs. Like You try to do this thing good. Oh no, this thing is bad. This thing good. This thing bad. Like, it just never clicks at the same exact time, and it just pisses me the fuck off that I continue to watch this team day in, day out, and just messes with my sanity and just messes with everything. It's just a waste of time, and I'm not watching this team until those things happen. And then for the off season, oh my god, I'll have a video, like I said, I'll show you guys this. I'll have my list and free agents and all of this and that. Yeah, like I said, the Three Stooges though. I know Hal Steinbrenner won't sell the team because it's all obviously his father's legacy and all that. He's not selling probably ever. He's probably just gonna pass it down and pass it down and pass it down. Brian Cashman has been in there for 25 seasons. The guy is fucking awful. I don't care that he's a future Hall of Famer. He can be a future Hall of Famer at fucking Publix, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. Aaron Boone, even though he's kind of being the scapegoat, he's not a good manager. I'm sorry. He's a likable guy at points. He's definitely a player manager more than an actual manager. He just does the same shit. It's right in front of us. Just he does not know how to give constructive criticism, and he's just not the guy to coach the New York Yankees. He's really just fucked us over for the last couple of years, to be honest. If we got to the ALCS, not because of Aaron Boone, because of how good this team actually is, especially last year. The first half of the team, the Yankees had the best offense in Major League Baseball. Second half, they fucking turned to shit. And lucky Aaron Judge went out and picked them up because, my God, that was absolutely pathetic. And Aaron was not the guy. Bullpen managing is not that guy. Pulling starters out too early, pulling starters out too late. Everybody can't be perfect, but Aaron Boone, he just has to go. With the Yankees playing this bad, somebody has to go, and at the very minimum, it has to be Aaron Boone. Like, I don't care. He's at points is a good guy to root for, as a jack and stuff like that. But none of that shit is cool, in my opinion. When we're not winning, when we're losing games to the New York Yankees, when we have the second highest payroll of the Major League Baseball to miss the fucking playoffs, like, that's an absolute joke. Wasting a Cy Young season of Garrett Cole, wasting a phenomenal season in limited action for Aaron Judge is an absolute, complete, and utter joke. And just call the kids up, and hopefully they can give something for us to look for in 2024, because these guys are not coming off the books anytime soon. Anthony Rizzo, we don't know if he'll even be back this season. I totally forgot about him this series. We had that concussion, which they didn't end up treating for like 2 months because apparently they didn't see one initially, but apparently he still had lingering symptoms and things of that nature. But at least we have guys like Randy Vasquez up right now, Johnny Brito. Hopefully we can see more than him in 2024. Just call the kids up. Volpe just hit his, I forgot how much homer today. He's homered twice this year against the Marlins. Good to see him, but unfortunately, I will not be tuning into the games even for Anthony Volpe at this point. So hope he does good, but I'm done with this team for now. I mean, I don't know. I told myself this, and I'm like, I told myself this a week ago when I was watching the White Sox second game. I'm like, I'm watching the game with no emotion. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. And it actually turned out pretty well. But I'm like, I don't know. Being a fan of the team, outside of that one game, I don't know if I can consistently just watch games and just show like no emotion and be like, just watch it just to watch it. I mean, this is my team at the end of the day. Might as well just not tune in if I'm just tuning in to just not show any emotion watching them. So in terms of that sucks. But hey, call up the kids. Call up Austin Wells. Call up Everson Barrera. Call up Oswald Peraza. Yeah, it's just not good right now, Yankee land. The team is just not it at all. So many injuries to go ahead and just look through, seam through. It's just he's completely over. I'm done with this team. Again, I'm not tuning in. Just not good for my mental sanity. Tuning into this team day in and day out just to mess with my day for that particular time and kind of linger on for like even like a half hour, even an hour after the game. I was still thinking to myself like, what the fuck was like that game right there, man. If there was a point where like this season is over, that's it right there. Also, the Yankees, I've got to mention almost by the end of the video, the Yankees had a most unlucky team in all of Major League Baseball. Andrew Vaughn made a play in the White Sox series that saved 3 guys from Jake Bauers. Brian De La Cruz, even yesterday, he robbed Bauers basically of a home run. It was actually game 1 of that series, so it was Friday. Basically robbed him of a home run right at the wall, and I'm like, yeah, this season is fucking over. Just rocked off the bat, just fine gloves, capable of making his that Orioles series. Anthony Santander making that play in right field. Jake Myers making that play in center field. Get the fuck out of here. This season is just not ours. Just move on to next year. Hopefully we can get some free agents. Again, I'll be talking about what I think we should do this offseason. I wish I could do that right now, but apparently there's still 40 games left of the season. Yeah, okay, buddy. Not be tuning into that until they call up the prospect. Actually have something to look for. It's not just like watching the games expecting to win because they just not playing good, and they just should not be expecting to win. So yeah, like I said, I was about to go to a game, honestly, like in the next 2 weeks or the next week or so. My first time in New York Yankees game, but I politely declined my sister's request. I'm not going to New York. Save my money for real teams that I actually am looking forward to, like the Patriots and the Heat. But what an absolute the Yankees season are. Yankees haters rejoice. First time missed the playoffs for the New York Yankees since 2016. We've been spoiled since 2021. We had that wild card game. I remember I streamed that. That was kind of insane. Then we lost first round because Garrett Cole was not himself in that wild card in Fenway, which I actually could have went to, but thankfully I didn't go to because I would have really had an awful day. Spent not that much money, but would have went there in Fenway, gotten heckled by the fans. Not that I couldn't handle it, but not trying to feel like that, feel it down in the dumps, and then you got these fucking Red Sox fans chirping. Like, thankfully I didn't go to that, but that is besides the point. The Yankees season is basically over. I'm hanging in my hat. Up the kids. Move on to next season. Hopefully everybody in the rotation is fully healthy. Hopefully Rizzo and LeMahieu have better seasons. Hopefully Gleyber Torres remains a New York Yankee. And that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. And Clay Holmes sitting himself today was the absolute nail in the coffin. I'm done with this team. You guys can have fun watching these guys. Shout out to the young guys, like I said, Randy Vasquez, Johnny Brito, Anthony Volpe. Hopefully they do well. I just can't tune into this team right now. Unfortunately, it sucks. But I'm done. I'm hanging in my hat. I'm hanging them up for this 2023 season. Hope 2024 is different. And salute if you're still watching the Yankees team. But I'm out of here, man. I'm just out of here. But other than that, yo, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Your boy John. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.